This is FieldSense, powered by BoomTech.
Authentic one-on-one impacts fueled by physics.
But FieldSense isn't just BoomTech.
Now you see me, now you...
It's spectacular new graphs.
Hold up, wait, stop.
And more control across the field, so you can combo killer new hezzies with wicked new jukes.
Stop.
And elusive new ball carrier mechanics.
Okay, I gotta give it all I got.
It's time to buckle your chin straps and lower your shoulders, so you can dominate in franchise mode with the top new rookies and fresh playbooks.
Look at me go.
Because nothing hits like Madden.
We on a roll. Look at me go.
Hey everyone, Greg Olson here, and welcome to the Madden NFL 25 Gameplay Deep Dive. Today, we're talking about BoomTech, which integrates real-world physics into the FieldSense system, revolutionizing one-on-one tackling to give players ultimate control on the field. Physics-based gameplay in Madden 25 delivers an all-new tackling system, improved ball carrier balance logic, and a reloaded timing-based hit stick, delivering increased gameplay variety and authentic physical outcomes. A physics-driven tackle in Madden 25 consists of 3 unique stages: pre-impact, impact, and post-impact. As a result of the physics behind each one-on-one tackle, the same tackle start animation can produce countless results based on the factors like the combined momentum of the players, the angle of impact, weight, speed, strength, and player ratings. As the defender initiates a hit, you'll see the ball carrier anticipate the incoming defender and brace for contact. Here, the player still has complete control to change direction or perform a skill move like a juke, truck, or stiff arm, which affects the point of impact and resulting action. Upon impact, the system considers various factors like timing, momentum, weight, speed, strength, and player ratings to determine the power and direction of the tackle. A smaller defender, like a DB in the secondary or a player with less momentum, may struggle to stop a strong runner who can deflect contact and gain extra yards. On the other hand, a bigger defender will stop a smaller ball carrier in their tracks, with little to no forward momentum after the point of impact. Physics in Madden 25 informs one-on-one tackling for more variety, dynamism, and control, giving players the outcome they expect on every play. To celebrate its 20th anniversary, we've reloaded the hit stick with a new skill-based mechanic where a player's timing and angle of approach matter. If a tackle is timed too early or too late, its power will be reduced or less effective. But when a hit stick is timed perfectly, plays can be stopped just as fast as they started. New on-screen feedback provides info on hit timing, while UI and sound effects make a perfect hit stick feel that much more satisfying. There's more to physics-based gameplay than just tackling. With the new ball carrier balance system, players will feel physics-driven broken tackles, stumbles, and balance recovery reactions that are also determined by momentum and impact direction. Hit quality, ratings, and the abilities of the players involved, as well as the ball carrier's body position, will result in more variation and realism in the run game. All ball carrier and tackling abilities have been modified to work together with the new physics system, and in some cases, new abilities have been created. For more on abilities, check out the Gridiron Notes blog. In the NFL, blocking at the line is a strategic chess match, and updates to pass blocking provide more control to adjust schemes. In Madden 25, players can choose between 8 pass blocking adjustments before the snap. For the first time ever, visual cues will highlight each offensive lineman's specific target play art, as well as how this will change based on the blocking scheme. Defenders not accounted for will be marked with the Hot Defender icon, so players can decide who to block and who to strategically throw hot off of. New pocket building logic, along with hundreds of new blocking animations, naturally boosts engaged pressure to form the pocket more authentically, so quarterbacks can step up to make clutch throws when the protection is right. Madden 25 introduces brand new catching mechanics and animations that deliver more control at the catch point, more catching variety, and the ability to combine catch types together. Pull off amazing one-hand grabs with the all-new spectacular catch button, which provides a larger catch radius, but also increases the chance of a drop or pass breakup. With this mechanic, players can now modify aggressive, run after catch, and secure catch inputs, providing the ability to change the catch type mid-animation, which wasn't possible before. These catching improvements give players the ability to pull off highlight-worthy grabs with more control on every button press. To give players more tools as a ball carrier, we've revamped the right stick to further enhance skill move control. A new hezi step combined with the new fake-out logic gives players the ability to trigger CPU defender breakdowns. From there, combo new back jukes, spins, cuts, and other skill moves for unique fake-outs that weren't possible before. For added realism both during gameplay and between snaps, we've introduced a variety of signature animations. Unique run styles for superstar players, along with signature pre-snap behaviors from quarterbacks and receivers, blur the line between Madden 25 and the real game. Visible pre-play communication between players will also make the line of scrimmage feel more dynamic and alive, while intelligent adjustments and hand signals change based on the types of plays being called. For increased play calling depth, some of the most exciting new plays from the league have been added to each of the 32 teams' playbooks. A few highlights from last season in Madden 25 include Miami's cheat motion and Kansas City's Super Bowl winning corn dog. In addition to unique plays like these, more route concepts and custom route stems change the length of the initial route for complete hot route control. With the addition of the defensive switch stick, we've introduced a new defensive meta where players can quickly switch their user coverage with a flick of the right stick, adding control while lurking in the secondary on passing plays. And Madden 25 will, of course, include the new NFL hybrid kickoff rules, where players can experiment with the new rules and strategies before we see it in the regular season.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC North. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens, next on Madden Football.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Dustin Hawkins out, ready to send this away. And we're off from Baltimore. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a two-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows, and these Ravens do too, that they got to take that final step. Got to get to a Super Bowl and ultimately win it for the two-time MVP.
First play is to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Now here's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Finds Aguilar.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds Aguilar. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. 1st down from the red zone. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's got it, room to run. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. that one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just got a calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run, he knows how to throw, and when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Again, it's Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Headed out right. He's running for it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Chubb up the middle. He's out in the clear. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But kid, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
He's got it on the bootleg. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky that line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Watson. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Into traffic, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Takes off right out of the read option. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Throwing now from the gun. That one is caught, left side of the field. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Reel in at the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
It's 2nd and goal. And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Watson now. He's on the move. He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing now, following the turnover. He'll get this to Henry. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They go play action on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Running left out of the 2nd down option. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Lamar back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, if he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. To throw, here's Watson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another one for 4. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying on the ground with 4. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Able to get it to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Slot receiver headed left. On first down, they'll run. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Watson. Catch made. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Browns 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. You see the Ravens making their way out now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Option design here. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Henry on the catch. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They bring their tight end left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it only to the 38-yard line before going down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll run here on first down. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Here's Lamar. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now here's Lamar. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jordan Hicks takes it away. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll send their tight end right. Back to the air following the pick 6. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens pushing for points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
to the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. This play goes for 36. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now it's Lamar. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Jackson to throw it. Finding Flowers. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Lamar back to throw. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. We've reached halftime, and it's been an even one so far. We are all tied up at the break. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're set up at the 35 now. The give up the middle to Ford. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Watson to the air. He's got it, room to run. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Moore's got it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Toss to their back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pickup of 2 here. And that gives the Browns a first.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Foreman running between the tackles. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This time it's a passing play. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Throw on 3rd down. It's complete to Ford. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This one's caught. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 17.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jackson throwing here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to throw, here's Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's gonna get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. From the 45 on 2nd down. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Andrews with the catch. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Here's 2nd and 11. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Browns getting their offense out there. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Watson. Got a man. It's Njoku. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. This set of downs starts with an option right. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Another carry for him. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Moore going to motion over right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
The give here on 2nd. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The offense headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Five men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Now Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Watson now. Judy there to grab it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing from the gun here. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got his man complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running to get to front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
3rd down from the gun. Buying some time right. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now lead by 10. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Ravens 20.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He'll get this to Henry.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lamar back to throw. Aguilar with the grab. And they bring him down around the 34.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34, Henry on the catch. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick-6. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Martin Emerson with the pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick-6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Their offense running back out now. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They motion the tight end over. Getting right back to it after that interception. He's got it, room to run. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now it's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Flying down the middle with Henry. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's Lamar. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Short side option here, he's running left. And he won't salvage that, it's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass caught by his tight end. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Free play here. Let's see what he does. Caught by Flowers. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit they face. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Everybody, that is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That count runs their offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Chubb with the 1st and more. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Again, it's Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Baltimore.